Vintage lamps are one of the most important accents in the world of shabby chic decoration. Now, Mark, there's really quite an array of lamps to look at here, which of course we buy all the time to go with our wonderful shabby chic lampshades.
Definitely a staple.
Yeah. Now, this is pretty basic, but nevertheless as good as you're going to get.
Yeah.
It may be as good as you're going to get from the outside, but for safety reasons, I always have Mark rewire the inside. So then, as far as people that don't have a wonderful Mark in their lives, they obviously could take this to their local lamp repair store.
Yeah, and you could do it cheap.
When taking antique lamps to a repair store, specify that you want to keep all the original parts to maintain authenticity. So along with that, then we just have to replace the harp as well?
Yep.
Okay. In good condition, without any chips or scratches, this lamp is nearly there. The only thing left to consider is the price. And I think in this kind of condition, which is a good condition, I think we pay anything from $10 being a real bargain, right the way up to what, like 65, 75 now, right?
Yeah, I think that's about right.
But nevertheless, this is a great linen lampshade. It's a good thing. Although crystal lamps are one of my shabby chic basics, a good tip to remember is never overlook the more unique items because they may turn out to be a great find. Now this is quite a different look, and they're nothing that, you know, we buy on a regular basis because we don't often see this kind of a thing.
Right. No, I would never buy that for by myself. I would always, defer to you on that one.
Yeah. Now, what I really love about it is that it's white, and it's, the little bit of decorative work up top around here is pretty kind of mellow.
Right.
What about getting rid of this wooden thing? Is that possible or no?
Let me take a look. No, you see, we couldn't get rid of it because we don't have a hole
for the cord. In that case, I'll trust Mark to come up with a solution to freshen up these different but pricey lamps. I wouldn't be surprised to pay anywhere between, $100, $150 per for these, which obviously times two, starts getting a little expensive.
Sure.
But nevertheless, I think, because in shabby chic less is more. If all you wanted to have in a living room was maybe one sofa and a couple of end tables, that's all you'd need.
Yeah.
So I think these are worth the investment and, just worth our kind of practicing a little bit. Though the white lamps are worth the extra effort, I was nevertheless delighted to find even more of the standard shabby chic crystal lamps. Now the question that I have about all of these type of glass or crystal lamp bases is I like in some of them the dingle-dangle crystals here, but what I really can't stand in any kind of chandelier or lamp is when I see the new bright gold wiring. I would prefer honestly to get rid of all of these drops if that's what I had to live with. Do I have a choice?
Actually, you do. You can take even brown spray paint.
Okay.
Right. Sort of dab it on there. Make sure that it doesn't get on the crystal. You can do that with a little bitty paintbrush, right?
Is that doable, really?
Sure. Yeah, it's doable.
So we have quite a nice little collection here.
Yeah, it's great.
So yeah, 1, 2, 3. Yep. I mean, quite a collection. So I think we're going to be greedy and grab all of those.
All right.
Okay. Back in the factory, let's see what Mark has done to fix up some of our lamp purchases. So Mark, it seems like you've managed to get some of our wonderful crystal lamp purchases to a shabby chic condition.
Well, yeah, a couple of things we were talking about.
Yeah, mainly kind of eliminating the kind of garish gold elements, if I recall.
Right, because these, it was sort of a two-tone thing, right? We had the dull wires on top, which we like, right?
Yeah.
And then we had these shiny gold things on the bottom, these little clasps, which we don't like, right?
Yeah.
So, as an example, on this, I just eliminated all that stuff, kept the crystals, because we liked those, and I just changed them out with silver pins, prism pins, right?
These are brand new wire.
Yes, which you can get these, and they're just little pins, right? They don't have any point on the end.
But you're still going to get rid of this gold eventually,
Oh, do you want me to?
I think.
Yeah, sure, you're
so.
right. I actually overlooked that, but it should look something more like this piece.
Even though we may not see the hardware under the shade, an important part is knowing that the lamp is thoroughly shabby chic. Another element that's usually hidden is the device that holds the shade. Here a standard harp was used. Depending on the size of the lamp, another option is to use a bulb clip instead of a standard harp. If I did need this to be taller, you can get little risery things to make this taller up. But I think that is delightful.
Looks pretty good.
That is shabby chic and it's perfect presentation. Oh, that's just yummy. Like that a lot. Then I think these big lamps were the next kind of style that we got.
Since we couldn't get rid of the wooden base, Mark decided to freshen them up with a coat of white paint, which made these lamps truly a shabby chic treasure with one final touch.
So what I want to do, because of course the final thing with any lamp is the lampshade can make or break it.
Right.
So I've got two different styles.
There's a traditional shade which gives a cleaner line and picks up on the green in the decorative design of the lamp. And there's the flared shade that gives a more striking and eclectic look.
See, that's nice too.
Is that right? You like that?
I do. What do you think?
You know, obviously you're the expert, but for some reason I thought that shades always had to come down to sort of, you know, this level to cover everything up. Is that not necessarily the case?
In my books, what I really want to not see too much of is all the mechanics.
Right, which
But
you definitely
that's kind
don't.
of subtle. I don't know, I just think that's a really beautiful,
Yeah, it looks good.
really beautiful work of art. So I think that these were all great purchases.
Hopefully, the tips and fixes we've suggested to you will make your next trip to the flea market a really rewarding one.